Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today it's an NL Central Division matchup between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago Cubs.
And
alongside
now,
Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Redbirds played well in the series so far, winning the first 2 in this 3-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Adbert Alzolay, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, Matt, he wasn't all that bad in his last one. In a day and age where we don't see a lot of complete games, 6 full innings in his last one, and if they can score him a few runs, he has a chance to win this one here today.
Now at the plate is Ozzie Smith, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for St. Louis, the shortstop, Ozzie Smith.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. 1-1, here it comes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Hayward has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Hey, this lineup's got to do it a little bit differently. It's not the modern version of 3 true outcomes: walks, strikeouts, home runs. This is a team that beats you down, manufacturing runs, getting guys on base, keeping the defense on its toes and waiting for them to make the mistake.
Comes in with an average of 265, 6 home runs, and 23 driven in. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. Rizzo is there, and he'll take him onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Ready now is Michael Lee, and with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Happ is in his tracks now, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It's the Cardinals 0. Cubs coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Miles Mikolas is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Ryan Sandberg is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they entered play this afternoon. They come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Ready with another 0-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now is Nico Horner, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. Smith will wait on it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
I'm looking to see if Anthony Rizzo can turn it around. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Stepping in now, Billy Williams, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Full count to Billy Williams, 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch one more time. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 2nd inning coming up here at Wrigley with no score. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Mark Mcguire. Here it comes. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it, 1 gone. So Now into the box is Yadier Molina. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, Ian Happ.
And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding in is Jason Hayward. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1-1.
Happ on at first. Nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two pitches fouled away. From the stretch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far. In now, Patrick Wisdom. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. 1-0 pitch on the way. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. High and deep down the left field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now a move over to first. And this one's in the dirt. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
And now here is Anthony Rizzo. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Two out here and a runner at second. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now the 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Batting 8.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher.
And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
At the plate now, Adbert Alzolay, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Hey, here's a case right here, D-Row, where as a pitcher, you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. That'll bring in Nolan Arenado. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First offering.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. No home runs as of yet, and 6 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope, up there.
Two and 1. Two and 2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, Miles Michaelis. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Down in order go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Case in point, they currently rank last in the league in team batting average and on base percentage. On that note, one of the hitters told me, I'd be lying if I told you it isn't frustrating for everyone. We're all really competitive guys in that clubhouse, so to be where we are is probably keeping some guys up at night. Sounds like a group looking for answers, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off,
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ryne Sandberg. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Nico Horner, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Horner is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation. Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Fouled away. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Billy Williams. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Stepping in once again is Ozzie Smith. He flew out in his last debut.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter number 19, second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Strike called. 2-1. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hap is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
So next to bat will be Michael Lee. Flew out last time up. First delivery to him.
Ball, that's out.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, number 14 on the season, and the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
Into the box now, Mark Mcguire. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strikes.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
The center fielder, Ian Happ.
Pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 3-0 offering. Fires the zone, strike 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 home.
Inside, ball 1.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
The 2-0 on the way. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
At the plate, Patrick Wisdom. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Hit on the ground to short. Smith is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down quietly. Fifth inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Number 2, Yadier.
Pitch on the way. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Hayward is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder.
So bases are empty with one gone, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and chopped down the line at third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
At the plate now is Nolan Arenado, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado. The 2-2. Two out, nobody on. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Halfway home, all even at 1 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And he fouls this one off. fouled off. The 2-2. Fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Lee is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, number 7.
Stepping in next, number 7, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball. Count 1-0.
1 run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-1 the count now. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Adbert Alzolay. She'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He popped out in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Next to stand in is Ryne Sandberg. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch on the way as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Fly ball out toward right field. Right fielder is on the run, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. Cubs strand one. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First offering on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Miles Mikolas, struck out in his first at-bat. Here it comes. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. And that one yanked just foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch.
Ball.
And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
Stepping in now, Ozzie Smith. As he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Williams is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains tied 1-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Nico Horner.
The shortstop, Nico Horner.
And now the first pitch. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
Payoff pitch one more time. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
The next Cub up, Billy Williams. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. As a look, now the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
2-0 now. From the stretch. Left side, but well fouled. Corner gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fly ball to straightaway left. O'Neill waits on it. He's got it one away.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. And the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Kwang Young Kim enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Kwang Young Kim.
Ian Happ will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. From the belt, the pitch. Hey! Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope. Ball one.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Swing and a liner. O'Neill will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
To the plate now, Jason Hayward. That's a strike to throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So stepping in is Tommy Edman. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Tommy Edman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Swing and a little tapper.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
To third. He's right there. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Now to the plate, here is Michael Lee.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
swing, and he misses. He pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of a wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, but you try to in between starts to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first. The best he can do is a no decision in this one. Dan Winkler comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh. Delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Standing in now, Mcguire. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And that's finally over for a strike.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier.
So here is Yadier Molina, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Now the 1-0. Grounder down the line at third. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he is in there.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
At the plate now, Tyler O'Neill, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Hard liner to center field. And he has delivered on 3-2 as he comes up big. It's a base hit. And this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with a bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Rex Brothers is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. Harrison Bader will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, on the ground is short. Could this be two? On to first, and how about that for an entrance? One pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Cardinals lead it 3-1. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall. Adios, pelota.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Into the box, Patrick Wisdom.
Number 16.
High in the air down the right field line. Lee is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And now the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1 out, nobody on. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Count is 1-2 now. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, number 7. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And the count will be full. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Lee Smith will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Wilson Contreras is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
For the Cardinals,
Stan Musial is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. First offering. Popped him up. Corner moving to his left. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Next, it'll be Ozzie Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on the way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautiful placed bunt single. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
And the runner back. That brings in Tommy Edman. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here comes the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Smith leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Pops this one up. Rizzo over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Michael Lee.
Stepping up is Michael Lee, singled in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And she'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Ready with the 0-1. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Cards leave one, but they still lead it 3-2. Giovanni Gallegos is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 66, Giovanni Gallegos.
Now to the plate, Wilson Contreras for his career in this matchup. He's hitless in 6 tries.
Contreras.
He's set. Here it comes. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. The Cardinals leading by the slimmest of margins late in this one and trying to hang on and earn the series sweep.
One of the keys if you want to sweep a team is you're going to have to get some big outs in that 7th, 8th, and 9th inning. They're leading by a run as we're going towards the end of this game. Now it's time for the pitching staff to put this one under wraps.
Count now a ball and a strike. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Lifted in the air to center field. Bader is under this one. One down.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Now to bat, Ryan Sandberg, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
No ball.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming.
0-1.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Fastball well outside.
2-2 now.
The 2-2. Left field and deep. Ranging back is O'Neill. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Nico Horner.
Next to dig in, Nico Horner. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
And it's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still a 3-2 ball game. Set to start the 9th in this one, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Mcguire. Now here it comes.
Ball 1.
Ball, 2-0. Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And now a pitch on the way. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Contreras shading to his right. 1 out.
The catcher.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
So now to the plate, Yadier Molina, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have the knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
To the plate now, Tyler O'Neill. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. That one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Skied down the left field line. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're up 3-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Bruce Sutter comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Billy Williams. Here's the first pitch.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field, as it's now a 3-all ball game.
Boy, that can be demoralizing. You have the lead, and you give up a home run in the bottom of the 9th to tie it. Now you just have to continue to play this one out.
And now, Ian Happ.
The center fielder, number 8.
As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course, with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Happ with a 2-1 count now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Up next to the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Next, here is Jason Hayward. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Tried to get some loft to that swing, but it's 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Inside corner, called a strike 1 and 2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting, number 16.
So in now for Chicago, Patrick Wisdom. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Tepera takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Harrison Bader. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the out.
The left fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
And time will be called here as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. Big spot here, and it'll be Dylan Carlson, and a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch.
Ball in.
The 1-0. Slider laid off for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three and 1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. And now in the box, Ozzie Smith. He's 1 for 4 so far. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The set and the 1-0. Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball, 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here's the 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Driven the other way, but caught down at third. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Cards leave 1, still tied 3-3. Matt Carpenter has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 13.
And now Anthony Rizzo, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him.
Listen, it's not easy coming back off of closers, but this guy hasn't been super dependable so far this season, and he's blown several saves up to this point.
Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The 1-0. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
The 1-1 pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Here's Jake Marisnick as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That evens it up 1-1. Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 pitch. Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering it pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Spiked it a bit there. A ball in the dirt.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
He's falling behind now. 3-1.
3-1.
Ryan Sandberg would be next. The 3-1 pitch. Strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. One left for the Cubs. Score remains tied at 3-3. Rowan Wick takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Chicago Cubs, number 15.
11th inning set to get underway, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. Here's the first pitch, and a ball 1-0. Pickoff move to second. And he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0.
2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Now a look and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. Now the 2-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Now the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-strike offering. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. But it's offline. He scores. They've broken through to take the lead.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Mcguire, bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
2 out, nobody on. Bouncer to the left side, and that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
At the plate, Yadier Molina, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
The 1-1 is taken high above the zone. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about him. The 2-1 home.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Runners on the move for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Paul Goldschmidt will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Comes set, the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Ready with the 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Cards forced to settle for 1. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. St. Louis is out in front, 4-3. Jordan Hicks takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
Digging in will be Ryan Sandberg. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Ryan Sandberg.
And now the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
Fouled off. Again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Nico Horner shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Gonna be a tough play. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
The left fielder, Billy.
Into the box now, Billy Williams.
Oh, that's
He'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 pitch.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this.
Now
just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ian Happ. A potential tying run for him at third base. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Down the left field line and deep, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2.
I got the count 1-2.
Still 1-2. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. They'll try again, 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Jock Peterson will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. He's safe at the plate. And we are once again tied in extra innings. And the Cubs have walked it off this afternoon.
Yeah, when he stepped into the box, he was thinking about shortening his swing, finding a way to make contact and score that tying run. But he does even better than that, finding a way to drive the winning run in as well.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Rowan Wick claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For St. Louis, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.